नमस्सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य विभक्तिवर्गे 11 पाठः। नवंबर मासस्य 28 दिनाङ्कः। येन क्षम्यताम्। रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते, रामं रमेशं भजे, रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमूः, रामाय तस्मै नमः। रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरम्, रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं, रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे, भो राम मामुद्धर। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे, गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे, न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः, मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। तृतीया विभक्तेः अभ्यासं कुर्वन्तः स्मः। तृतीया विभक्तिः करणवाचकस्य भवति। साधकतमं करणम् इत्यनेन करणपदम् उच्यते। साधकतमं क्रियायाः निष्पत्तौ अत्यन्तम् उपकारकं यद्भवति तत् करणं। करणवाचकस्य तृतीया विभक्तिः भवति। यथा बालः लेखन्या लिखति, सः दण्डेन ताडयति इत्यादिषु। कर्तृवाचकस्यापि तृतीया भवति। वस्तुतः यदा वयं सूत्राणि पश्यामः तदा एकेनैव सूत्रेण कर्तृकरणयोः तृतीया इत्युच्यते। कर्तृवाचकस्य तथा करणवाचकस्य उभयोरपि विभक्तिः तृतीया विभक्तिः। कुत्र भवति कर्तृवाचकस्य तृतीया विभक्तिः इति ज्ञातुं क्त क्तवतु प्रत्यययोः अध्ययनम् अपि कृतम्। क्त क्तवतु इति कृदन्तप्रत्ययौ, तत्र क्त प्रत्ययस्य योगे कर्तरि तृतीया भवति। तत् पुनः पश्यामः। क्तवतु क्तप्रत्यययोः कः भेदः, किं वा साम्यम्? उभौ अपि कृत् प्रत्ययौ। यथा वयं ज्ञातवन्तः धातोः द्वेधा प्रत्ययाः भवन्ति। तिङ् तिङ् प्रत्ययाः तथा कृत् प्रत्ययाः इति। अत्र क्तवतु क्त इति उभौ अपि कृत् प्रत्ययौ, किञ्च उभौ अपि भूतकालार्थक प्रत्ययौ। क्तवतु प्रत्ययः अपि भूतकालं बोधयति, क्तप्रत्ययः अपि भूतकालमेव बोधयति। तर्हि कः विशेषः उभयोः? क्तवतु प्रत्ययः कर्त्रर्थकः, क्तप्रत्ययस्तु कर्मार्थकः। अर्थात् क्तवतु प्रत्ययान्तेन शब्देन क्रियायाः कर्ता उच्यते। यथा क्तवतु क्त इत्युभौ अपि प्रत्ययौ धातुभ्यः योज्यन्ते। यत्र धातुः अस्ति तत्र क्रिया भवति, यत्र क्रिया अस्ति तत्र कर्ता कर्म च भवति। क्तवतु प्रत्ययान्तः शब्दः क्रियायाः कर्तारं बोधयति। गतवान्, कः गतवान्? बालः गतवान् अथवा बालिका गतवती, मित्रं गतवत्। क्तवतु प्रत्ययान्तः शब्दः यदा उच्यते तदा तेन कर्तुः एव ज्ञानं भवति, कः गच्छति। किन्तु यदा क्तप्रत्ययः उपयुज्यते, पाठः पठितः, कथा पठिता, पुस्तकं पठितं, पठित इति क्तप्रत्ययस्य श्रवणेन कर्मणः बोधः भवति, न तु कर्तुः। When you think of patita, you will not think of who read, what was read. That is the first thing that will be associated with patita. Pathaha, katha, pustakam, the object. Ateva ktavatu pratyayah kartrarthakah, kta pratyayah karmarthakah. Ubhayoh lingatraye रूपाणि भवन्ति। सर्वेपि कृदन्ताः सुबन्ताः. So pratipadikani. So akrit pratyayanta is always a pratipadika. Tasmat sup pratyayaha yojyante. यत्र यत्र सुबन्तत्वं तत्र लिङ्गत्रये अपि रूपस्य सम्भवः भवति। अतः उभयोः लिङ्गत्रये रूपाणि भवन्ति। किन्तु क्तवतु प्रत्ययान्तः शब्दः कर्तुः लिङ्गं वचनं विभक्तिं च अनुसरति। बालः पठितवान्, बालिका पठितवती, मित्रं पठितवत्। सो कर्तुः लिङ्गम् अनुसरति। बालः पठितवान्, बालौ पठितवन्तौ, बालाः पठितवन्तः। कर्तुः वचनम् अनुसरति। विभक्तिं पठितवन्तं बालं पश्य, पठितवते बालाय देहि, पठितवतः बालात् स्वीकुरु। अतः कर्तुः विभक्तिमपि अनुसरति। It completely follows the karta in linga vachana vibhakti, just like a visheshana. क्तवतु प्रत्ययान्तं कर्तुः विशेषणं। क्तप् प्रत्ययान्तः शब्दः तु कर्मणः लिङ्गं वचनं विभक्तिं च अनुसरति। यथा पाठः पठितः, कथा पठिता, पुस्तकं पठितं। कर्मणः लिङ्गम् अनुसरति। पाठः पठितः, पाठौ पठितौ, पाठाः पठिताः। कर्मणः वचनम् अनुसरति। पठितं पाठं पुनः पठ। and then what? पठिते पाठे इच्छा नास्ति। एवं कर्मणः विभक्तिमपि अनुसरति। Okay. So कर्मणः विशेषणं क्तप्रत्ययान्तः शब्दः, कर्तुः विशेषणं क्तवतु प्रत्ययान्तः शब्दः। सर्वासु विभक्तिषु प्रयोगः भवति यथा दर्शितं, किन्तु अस्माभिः प्रायः प्रथमा विभक्तौ यदा प्रयोगः क्रियते तदा कर्तृपदं प्रथमा विभक्तौ भवति क्तवतु प्रत्ययस्य प्रयोगे। बालः पठितवान्, किन्तु क्तप्रत्ययस्य प्रयोगे कर्तृपदं तृतीया विभक्तौ भवति। बालेन पठितः, बालः पाठं पठितवान्, बालेन पाठः पठितः। कर्तृपदं क्तवतु प्रत्ययान्तस्य योगे प्रथमा विभक्तौ भवति, तप्रत्ययान्तस्य योगे कर्तृपदं तृतीया विभक्तौ भवति। क्तवतु प्रत्ययस्य प्रयोगे कर्मपदं द्वितीया विभक्तौ। बालः पाठं पठितवान्। तप्रत्ययस्य प्रयोगे तु कर्मपदं प्रथमा विभक्तौ। बालेन पाठः पठितः। उदाहरणं बालः पाठं पठितवान्, बालिका पाठं पठितवती। तप्रत्यये तु बालेन पाठः पठितः, बालिकया पाठः पठितः, बालेन कथा पठिता, बालिकया कथा पठिता इत्यादीनि उदाहरणानि। केऽपि प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा क्तवतु क्तप्रत्यययोः प्रयोगे? Mohanan Venkatachalam.
Yes.
Do you have a question?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Because it was written here audio not connected, so I had a doubt.
Okay. No, I can hear you.
So, okay. Thank you.
इदानीम् एकम् अभ्यासं कर्तरि तृतीया इति दृष्टं। सो तप्रत्ययान्तः एकम् उदाहरणमात्रं। तप्रत्ययान्त इस् नाट् द ओन्ली केस् वेर् यु हाव् कर्तरि तृतीया। यत्र यत्र कर्मार्थकः प्रत्ययः भवति तत्र सर्वत्र कर्तरि तृतीया भवति। तप्रत्ययः उदाहरणमात्रेत्वेन स्वीकृतं, बिकास् इट् इस् वन् आफ् द ईसियेस्ट् एण्ड् द मोस्ट् पाप्युलर्ली यूस्ड्। किन्तु यत्र यत्र कर्मार्थकः प्रत्ययः भवति तत्र तत्र कर्तरि तृतीया भवति। यथा बालेन पाठः पठितः, सो तप्रत्ययः कर्मार्थकः, अतः कर्तुः तृतीया। एवम् अनीयर्, बालेन पाठः पठनीयः, द लेसन् शुड् बी रेड् बै द बाय्। बालेन पाठः पठितव्यः, so patitavya, tavya, aneeyar, they are also krit pratyayas. they are also karmarthakas. That is, they indicate the object. So pataniya always refers to the object which is to be read, not by whom. It is always what. Kim पाठः पठनीयः कथा पठनीया पुस्तकं पठनीयम्. पूर्वमेव प्रथमा विभक्तौ एव अभ्यासः कृतः अनीयर् तव्य इत्येतयोः. तेपि कर्मार्थक तौ अपि कर्मार्थकौ प्रत्ययौ. लकारे अपि कर्मणि लकाराः भवन्ति. यथा वयं पठति इति वदामः सः कर्तरि लकारः. So the lakara itself indicates the karta. Pathati means it is somebody else. Pathami means the person who reads is I. Pathasi, the person who reads is you. Okay, so it refers to the karta. Kintu karmani lakaraha bhavanti. Sarve lakaraha. Karmani lat, karmani lot, karmani lang. Sarve lakaraha karmarthe api bhavanti. Yada karmani lakaraha bhavanti तदा पुनः कर्तृपदं तृतीया विभक्तौ भवति. बालेन पाठः पठ्यते. The lesson is studied by the boy. So that is what we call the passive voice. All these are passive usages. So a passive usage is nothing but that where the focus is not on the karta but on the object or on the action itself. Ramanujan Mahodaya, प्रश्नः अस्ति वा?
न नास्ति नास्ति क्षम्यताम्.
इदानीम् एकः अभ्यासः. पूर्वमपि अस्य अभ्यासस्य अन्यद्रूपं दृष्टम्. अत्र पठ इति धातुः षट् रूपाणि सन्ति. पठति इति लट् लकारः कर्तृर्थकः. पठिष्यति इति लृट् लकारः भविष्यत्कालः कर्तृर्थकः. पठितवत् इति भूतकालः कर्तृर्थकः. So all these in green, they are the kartrarthaka pratyayas, which means that the pratyaya is referring to the karta, which means, remember, kartapada is in prathama vibhakti, karmapada is in dvitiya vibhakti. Whereas these three are karmarthaka pratyayas. Pathita iti bhutakale karmarthakah pratyayah, pathaniya pathitavya iti vidyarthe karmarthakau pratyayau. Okay, so all those in yellow, they are the karmarthaka pratyayas, which means the kartrupada is in tritiya vibhakti and the karmapada is in prathama vibhakti. For example, aham is the karta and patha is the karma. So aham patham pathami. Kartrupadam prathama vibhaktau, karmapadam dvitiya vibhaktau. Aham patham pathami. Aham patham pathishyami. Aham patham pathitavati. Okay, so in all cases, kartrupadam prathama vibhaktau, karmapadam dvitiya vibhaktau. Kintu atra maya pathaha pathitaha, maya pathaha pathaniyaha, maya pathaha pathitavyaha. So since these are karmarthaka pratyayas, kartrupadam tritiya vibhaktau bhavati, karmapadam prathama vibhaktau bhavati. Okay, evam एतैः शब्दैः वाक्यानि रचनीयानि. तत्र प्रश्नः एकः प्रश्नः अस्ति. Is passive voice and middle voice the same? In some old books I saw only active voice and middle voice. There was no reference to passive voice. I don't know, I mean, maybe I have never heard of a middle voice. I have always, maybe I have not seen those books. I have referred to the voice as passive and active. So anyway, I mean, they are just, rough approximations to what we have in Sanskrita. In Sanskrita, we have 3 prayogas. Prayoga is a rough thing of voice. So there is kartari, karmani and bhave. So kartari is where the pratyaya, the kriyapada, the pratyaya on the dhatu refers to the karta. Whereas karmani is where it refers to the karma. Bhave is where it refers only to the action, there being no karma. So if there is no karma, it is bhave prayoga. If there is a karma pada, we can have kartari, karmani. Okay. इदानीं अभ्यासं कुर्मः। राधिका
बालः फलं खादति, बालः फलं खादिष्यति, बालः फलं खादितवान्, बालेन फलं खादितं, बालेन फलं खादनीयं, बालेन फलं खादितव्यम्।
सम्यक्। नेक्स्ट शिवराम कुलकर्णी। हरिः ओम्। न श्रूयते। I cannot hear you, sir. Rav Mahoday.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hari Om.
Ha.
Devi mantran japati.
Mantram. There is ekavachan. Ha.
Okay. Devi mantram japati. Devi mantram japishyati. Devi mantram japitavati. Then the next one is what we are supposed to do with the passive voice for the next one?
Devya.
Devya mantram.
Mantraha.
Mantraha japita.
Japitaha. Japitaha. The in karmani it refers to the karma. Karma is mantra. Mantraha japitaha.
So mantra is pullinga?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know that. Okay. Mantraha devya japaniyaha. Mantraha devya japitavyam.
Japitavyaha.
Japitavyaha.
Devya mantraha japitaha. Devya mantraha japaniyaha. Devya mantraha japitavyaha.
So these all the three japitaha, japaniyaha and japitavyaha, they are all related to mantraha, which is pullinga.
Yes.
Devya is common for all the three.
Yes. So it doesn't matter because they are karmarthakas. They depend only on the karma. It doesn't matter what is the karta.
Okay. Thank you. Hari Om.
Lakshmi.
भिक्षुकाः भिक्षां याचन्ति. भिक्षुकाः भिक्षां याचिष्यन्ति. भिक्षुकाः भिक्षां याचितवन्तः. भिक्षुकाः भिक्षुकैः भिक्षा याचिता. भिक्षुकैः भिक्षा याचनीया. भिक्षुकैः भिक्षा याचितव्या.
सम्यक्. भिक्षुकैः भिक्षा याचिता याचनीया याचितव्या. वैद्यनाथन्.
वयं ग्रामः गच्छामः. वयं ग्रामं गच्छामः. वयं ग्रामं गमिष्यामः. वयं ग्रामं गतवन्तः. अस्माभिः ग्रामः गतः. अस्माभिः ग्रामः गमनीयः. अस्माभिः ग्रामः गन्तव्यः.
So अस्माभिः ग्रामः गतः गमनीयः गन्तव्यः. So सर्वत्र कर्तृपदं तृतीया विभक्तौ. अस्माभिः ग्रामः गतः. अस्माभिः ग्रामः गमनीयः. अस्माभिः ग्रामः गन्तव्यः. मलकोण्डय्य.
हरि ओम्।
हाँ।
पितामही कथाः कथ पठति एकवारं वदतु महोदय। प्रथमं
कथयति, पितामही कथाः कथयति।
ओ, पितामही कथाः कथयति। पितामही कथाः कथयिष्यति।
कथयिष्यति।
कथयिष्यति। पितामही कथाः कथितवती। पितामह्याः
पितामह्या
पितामह्या पितामह्या कथान् कथति न कथान् कथिता।
कथाः कथिताः बहुवचने अस्ति। कथाः कथिताः।
कथिताः। पितामह्या कथां कथिताः।
कथाः कथिताः। इट् इस् नाट् द्वितीया, प्रथमा विभक्तौ एव भवति कर्मपदम्।
ओके। पितामह्या कथाः कथनीयाः। पितामह्या कथाः कथितव्याः।
कथयितव्याः।
कथयितव्याः। ओ, कथयितव्याः।
हाँ। तो पितामही कथाः कथयति, पितामही कथाः कथयिष्यति, पितामही कथाः कथितवती। सो सर्वत्र कर्तृपदं प्रथमं। पितामह्या कथाः कथिताः, पितामह्या कथाः कथनीयाः, पितामह्या कथाः कथयितव्याः। कर्तृपदं तृतीया। कर्मपदं द्वितीया वा प्रथमा वा इति न ज्ञायते. इफ इट इज स्त्रीलिंग बहुवचन, we will not know the difference between prathama and dvitiya bahuvachana. Ramanujan.
नमस्ते. चोराः सुवर्णं चोरयन्ति. चोराः सुवर्णं चोरिष्यन्ति. चोराः चोरयिष्यन्ति. क्षम्यताम्. चोराः सुवर्णं चोरितवन्तः. चोराः सुवर्णं चोरितं. चोरैः सुवर्णं चोरितं. चोरैः सुवर्णं चोरणीयं. चोरैः सुवर्णं चोरितव्यं.
चोरयितव्यं.
No, we regret these kind of statements. Samyak nasti, because we don't want them to steal.
Yeah, fine. So, shabda pramanakaha vaiyakaraнаः iti asmakam samadhanam. So that's just a thing which is there, that I mean, just for just, it says that Vaiyakaranas are concerned only with Shabda and not with Artha. Okay. So, and there is also the reverse with regard to Tarkikas. Asmakunam Tarkikesham Artharyeva na Shabdari. So, everything is wrong. That is, all Shabdas are wrong there. But still you understand the meaning. Asmakunam, it should be Asmakam. So, for us Tarkikas, it is only in the Artha, the meaning, which is pradhana and not the shabda. So it's a, I mean, a comic confrontation between Vaiyakaranas and Tarkikas. So if there are any examples which are not suitable, I can always take resort to me being a Vaiyakarani. Okay. So next, Mahadevan.
नमस्ते. त्वं घटीं दासी. त्वं घटीं दास्यसि. त्वं घटीं दत्तवान्. त्वया घटी दत्ता. त्वया घटी दानीया
correct.
त्वया घटी दानीया त्वया घटी दातव्या.
So tvam ghatim dadasi त्वया घटी दत्ता त्वया घटी दानीया त्वया घटी दातव्या. Next, Geeta Ramachandran.
अश्वः जलं पिबति अश्वः जलं पास्यति अश्वः जलं पीतवान्. Then अश्वः जलं अश्वेन जलं अश्वेन जलं पीतम्. अश्वेन जलं पानीयम्. अश्वेन जलं पातव्यम्.
Balachandran Radhakrishnan.
गायिकाः गीतानि गायन्ति गायिकाः गीतानि गास्यन्ति गायिकाः गीतानि गीतवत्यः गायिकाभिः गीतानि गायिकाः गीतानि गानीयानि गायिकाः गीतानि गातव्यानि
गायिकाभिः गीतानि गातव्यानि हरीश.
गणेशः कथां लिखति गणेशः कथां लिखितवान् गणेशः कथां लेखिष्यति गणेशेन कथा लिखिता गणेशेन कथा लेखनीया गणेशेन कथा लेखितव्या.
सम्यक्. शर्मा. हरि ओम्. शर्मा महोदय.
श्रूयते?
श्रूयते.
गौरी चित्राणि पश्यति गौरी चित्राणि दृष्टवती गौरी चित्राणि द्रक्ष्यति गौर्या चित्राणि दृष्टानि गौर्या चित्राणि दर्शनीयानि गौर्या चित्राणि द्रष्टव्यानि.
सम्यक्. So these two columns have been changed. Actually, this Rakshati Shroshati should be in this column and the Tavatu should be here. But I'll change it later. Okay. Mohanan.
Shrutava?
Sure.
Aham? Okay. Aham vartam shrunomi. Aham vartam shrutavan. Aham vartam shroshyami. Maya varta shruta. Maya varta shravaniya. Maya varta Shrotavya.
Samyak. Venkatesan.
Yeah, Hari Om.
Vadatu.
Vruddhaha yutakam dharati. Vruddhaha yutakam dritavan. Vruddhaha yutakam dharishyati. Vruddhena yutakam dhritam. Vruddhena yutakam dharaniyam. Vruddhena yutakam dhartavyam.
Samyak. Anybody else who have not tried so far? Please volunteer. Shivaram Kulkarni. Na shruyate adya. Any problems with microphone? Probably. Because usually I am able to hear you. Adya na shruyate. Astu. Venkateshwaran Gopala.
वाचकाः तण्डुला पचन्ति
Tandulan pachanti.
वाचकाः तण्डुलान्
पक्ववन्तः
वाचकाः तण्डुलान्
पक्ष्यन्ति पाचकैः तण्डुलाः पक्वाः
वाचकैः तण्डुलान् तण्डुलाः
पचनीयाः
वाचकाः
पाचकैः
तण्डुलान्
तण्डुलाः अत्र सर्वत्र प्रथमा विभक्तौ कर्मपदम् पाचकैः तण्डुलाः पक्वाः पाचकैः तण्डुलाः पचनीयाः पाचकैः तण्डुलाः पक्तव्याः तण्डुला is rice pachaka is a cook. Paul, sorry, I forgot you.
Okay, so Ramaha. So Ramaha Rakshasaha.
Rakshasan.
Ramaha Rakshasan Jayanti.
Jayati. Ramaha Jayati.
Yeah, Ramaha. Ramaha Rakshasan Jayati. Ramaha Rakshasan Jitavan. Ramaha Rakshasan Jeshyati. Ramena Rakshasaha Jitaha. Ramena Rakshasaha Jayaniyaha. Ramena Rakshasaha Jetavyaha.
Samyak. Anybody else? Those who have not tried so far, please volunteer. Harmander Singh.
छात्राः
लेखन्यः
लेखनीः
लेखनीः
हम्म
क्रीणन्ति
हम्म
छात्राः
हम्म
लेखनीः
हम्म
क्रीतवन्तः
हम्म
छात्राः लेखनीः
हम्म
क्रेष्यन्ति
हम्म
छात्रैः
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 हम्म
लेखन्यः
हम्म
क्रीताः
हम्म
छात्रैः लेखन्यः क्रयणीयाः
हम्म
छात्रैः लेखन्यः क्रेतव्याः
सम्यक् श्रीकांत you have to unmute yourself
क्षम्यतां
हाँ
त्वं पुस्तकानि नयसि त्वं पुस्तकानि नीतवान् त्वं पुस्तकानि नेष्यसि त्वया पुस्तकानि नीतानि त्वया पुस्तकानि नयनीयानि आम् नयनीयानि त्वया पुस्तकानि नेतव्यानि
सम्यक् the last one anybody anybody who has not tried so far Shri Priya
पुत्राः अम्बां पुत्राः अम्बां स्मरन्ति पुत्राः अम्बां स्मृतवन्तः पुत्राः अम्बां स्मरिष्यन्ति पुत्रैः अम्बा स्मृता पुत्रैः स्मृता पुत्रैः अम्बा स्मरणीया पुत्रैः अम्बा स्मर्तव्या
सम्यक् सो अनेन कर्तरि तृतीयायाः प्रयोगस्य विषये किञ्चित् ज्ञातम् अत्र कश्चित् प्रश्नः now that you have introduced ktak tavatu and aneeyar are you planning to elaborate a little bit on these for our better understanding I'm sorry I think that is out of the scope of this particular course because we are concentrating on the vibhakti since I brought in kartari tritiya I had to compulsorily give you some knowledge of the karmarthaka pratyayas so which is why we did a bit of ta and tavatu which may be practically pretty useful but I think beyond this will have to be a session on the kridantas themselves so we are planning to have a course on the kridantas so when we have that we can definitely go into more detail regarding the usage of the different kridantas okay Mohanan Mohoday prashnah asti va
अस्ति what is exactly antaram between Pataniya and Patitavya. Pataniya you have to read.
Nothing, no difference in meaning.
Okay, meaning there is no difference.
There is no difference. It's just the form is different. That's all.
Prayoge antaram. Dhanyawad.
Rao Mahodaya, Prashna अस्ति वा?
Yeah, I have a question. You just now you said there is no difference in Pataniya and Patitavya, but can we use them as we want, or are there any restrictions as to when each one should be used?
Say, I mean, specifically you can use aneeyar or tavya anywhere. I mean, as long as their meaning is intended, the meaning of vidhi, that's something that has to be done or deserves to be done. But I mean, everywhere where you use aneeyar, you can use tavya. Okay, so there is no difference in meaning at all. Wherever you use aneeyar, you can use tavya. Okay.
Not like certain dhatus take aneeyar.
All dhatus take both aneeyar and tavya. Okay, so they are general pratyayas. So everywhere, if you have a form in aneeyar, you will have a corresponding form in tavya. Both of them can be used.
So, and both of them will be used in the karmarthaka.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one question: is aneeyar could be and tavya should be? No, there is no difference. I mean, both of them can be used in the same sense. They have the same sense, and their sense is not just one. It can be, should be, and deserves to be, which just is. So they are used in a range of meanings, but all meanings of aneeyar also hold good for tavya. You cannot distinguish between those two pratyayas in meaning at all. So wherever you use aneeyar in the same sense, you can also use tavya. Okay. There's one more question. If we have to use aneeyar in kartari, we have to use lot. I mean, aneeyar and tavya are both compulsorily karmarthakas. So a kartari or the active usage will have either lot or vidhiling. Okay. So either lot or vidhiling can be used in case of the active. Okay. So there is no equivalent form. Yeah, I mean, it's just the same meaning can be conveyed in active sense by lot or vidhiling. Lot and vidhiling, they carry the same meanings. Okay. So, and there's one more question: is future tense always in kartari prayoga? No, not necessarily. It can also be in lekhishyate. Maya katha lekhishyate. A story will be written by me. Maya pathaha patishyate. The lesson will be studied by me somewhere in the future. So it can be in the passive also. Okay. Vaidyanathan Mahodaya, Prashna अस्ति वा?
कर्मधातूनां कर्त इक्तप्रत्ययः कर्तरि अपि योजनं कर्तुं शक्यते.
Okay, somewhere where I didn't want to go. Yes, there are dhatus where no, it's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong in asking. There are certain dhatus where we can use the kta pratyaya in kartari. So I did not go into it purposely because I didn't want to confuse you. So for those who are doing this for the first time, just have it in mind that ktavatu is kartari and kta is karmani. But yes, there are cases where kta pratyaya can be used in the sense of karta. Saha gataha, saha agataha, saha gramam gataha, saha gramam gatavan, equivalent usages. You can also have it in karmani. Tena gramaha gataha, that is always there. Karmani is always there. But for very specific dhatus, it can also be used in kartari. That we will know through practice. Okay, I don't want to go into details of it because it will simply end up confusing most of the people. Okay, yeah. There is one question. Sharma Mahodaya, I didn't understand your question. Kimartham nishtha samya ityanena kim? हरि ओम शर्मा महोदय हाँ कः प्रश्नः
It is not a question. What I want to know is a sanya is given in the sutras for
Yes.
these two. Do other sutras refer to this sanya?
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. Lot of sutras are there. Radhabhyam nishthato naha and so on. So if there is repa or dakara, the nishtha natva, takara gets converted to nakara and so on. So there are many sutras which refer. Wherever there is a samya, there definitely will be sutras which refer to it. There are no simple samyas in Panini.
Okay, thank you.
Vaidyanathan Mahoday. Any other
किञ्चित् नास्ति
Ah.
किमपि नास्ति
Okay. Any other questions? Yes, Venkateshwaran Mahoday.
Madam, pataniya, patitavya, they refer to lot lakar, past tense. They are not referring to past tense, but they are, usually it is passive voice, but it is imperative, it conveys an imperative sense, or how we take it?
Infinitive meaning?
Imperative. That is
imperative. Yes. They are both, as I said, vidyarthaka pratyayas. It is the imperative and they don't convey any kala. See, then in Sanskrita there are both kala vachakas and bhava vachakas. So they do not take any tense. I mean, not present, not past, not future. They just convey the meaning of kala. I mean, bhava, which is the vidhi, order or request or any of those. The vidhi. As you said, the imperative. They are like lot or vidhiling, they are imperative pratyayas.
Thank you.
Yes. Astu. Tritiya Vibhakti. So just to bring us back to the track. Karanavachakebhyaha Tritiya Vibhakti bhavati. Yatha hastena khadati, dandena tadayati ityadi. Bhavavachakebhyaha Tritiya bhavati. Yatha kopena vadati, dukkena roditi ityadi. कर्तृवाचकेभ्यः तृतीया भवति बालेन खादितं बालिकया लिखितम् इत्यादि इदानीम् उपपदत तृतीया. So as we know, the one case of tritiya or all vibhaktis, going back to the basic, so a vibhakti can convey the relation with kriya, it can convey the relation with other padarthas, it can also convey a relation with other words. That is, the presence of specific words in a sentence can lead to a particular vibhakti. So in this case we call it as the upapada tritiya. The most common usage of upapada tritiya is with the word saha, right? Saha ityasya prayoge tritiya vibhakti bhavati. Ramena saha Sita vanam gatavati. Sita went to the forest with Rama. So saha gives the meaning of along with or with. Okay. So the speciality of this is not only this word saha, but also the other meanings. There are other words, synonyms of saha. So even with them, we use tritiya. Yeah? Sakam is one such. Krishnena sakam Arjunaha yuddhaya prasthitavan. Arjuna prasthita left for war along with Krishna. Krishnena sakam Arjunaha yuddhaya prasthitavan. Sardham is another word. All these are avyayas. Saha, sakam, sardham, samam iti chatvari avyayani, indeclinables. So their usage, their form will not change. So sardham, duryodhanena sardham karnaha agatavan. Karna came along with duryodhana. So duryodhanena iti tritiya vibhakti. Draupadya samam sarve pandavaha upasthitaha. So there's a visarga missing, it should be there. So all Pandavas were present along with Draupadi. Draupadya samam sarve pandavaha upasthitaha. So these four are synonyms. saha, sakam, sardham, samam. In association with all of these, we have Tritiya. With whom? So that will be in Tritiya Vibhakti. The speciality is, even if you don't use any of these words, if that meaning of Saha, what we call the Sahartha. So even if you just omit this and say Ramena Sita Vanam Gatavati, it means Sita went to the forest along with Rama. Okay, so the Tritiya Vibhakti itself indicates the meaning of along with. So ahamapi tvaya agachami, I will also come along with you. So even without any of these words, Tritiya Vibhakti can be used to indicate the sense of Saha. Okay, so Saharthena yoge. So in association with Saha or its synonyms, or just the implied meaning of Saha, even if you don't explicitly state it in the sentence, we have Tritiya Vibhakti. Okay, so this is one of the most common usages of the word Saha. Prashna asti va, Harmander Singh?
It's a minor, I think, the fourth one. I was wondering whether it is Draupadya Samam Sarve Pandavaha Upastitaha.
Yes.
Or just
Upasthitaha. I said that's a typing error. Yeah.
My clarification.
Yeah. Okay. So, Vaidyanathan Mahodaya, Prashna asti.
Okay.
So there's one more. I thought only with Napumsakalinga we can use without Saha. No, there's no such thing. It just says Saharthena yoge Tritiya bhavati is the sutrartha. So even without this one, the Saha, it's just the meaning. The implied meaning of Saha also governs Tritiya, whatever we use. Okay. So Saha, its synonyms, or the context of Saha, we can use Tritiya Vibhakti. Yes, Ramena Sita Gatavati is correct. Krishnena Arjunaha Yuddhaya Prasthitaha. Everywhere you can simply omit it. It also conveys the same meaning. It depends on context. I mean, why we have all the different synonyms is where, I mean, it's just there. So you can use any of them alternately. Okay. So there are exercises, but I'm sorry that I'll stop here today. My daughter is in a, she's not in a very good mood, so I'll just have to go today. So we'll continue with Tritiya Vibhakti and complete Tritiya Vibhakti in the next class. There are a few cases of Upapada Vibhaktis where we use Tritiya and some other special usage of Tritiya. So with those we will conclude in the next class. Okay. Ramo Rajamani Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje Ramena Abhihata Nishachara Chamuhu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Ramannasti Parayanam Parataram Ramasya Dasosmyaham Rame Chittalaya Sada Bhavatu Me Bho Rama Mamuddhara Gurureva Gatihi Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave Na Guroh Paramam Shishurasmi Guroh Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guro. So there seem to be a couple of questions. Mohanan Venkatachalam.
Is that other class still going on?
Yes, it is going on, sir. Tomorrow, Sunday morning, 5:30. Yeah.
Oh, it's 5:30. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then.
Geeta Ramachandran, kaha prashna hai?
Yeah, so just as Saha, you said Maya is included as well because it's a synonym. How, I'm sorry, Tvaya. So my question
Tvaya
is how
not included. What I meant was, even without any synonyms of Saha, just the Tritiya Vibhakti can be used to indicate the meaning of with. So Tvaya is not a synonym of Saha. It means that along with you. So the Tritiya Vibhakti is the sense of with you. Yeah.
So then similarly, can you use Maya?
Yeah, anything in Tritiya you can use. Tvam Maya Agacha. Come with me.
Okay.
Maya gaccha simply means come with me.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So we will stop here. Dhanyawada.